Westplex 107.1, AM 1350 KRAP, and what's the other one? 104.5 KSLQ, all part of the BS.Show, the brand new BS.Show. It's like the old BS with just a new name, right?
It is. Same great times, just a little tweak on the name.
Yeah, we did that so that when we start doing afternoons on Camo X, we can just be the BS Show. When they get rid of Dave Glover and Shelley and I take over Camo X.
So when we syndicate.
Right. Syndicate. Yeah, that's the goal of everybody. Hey, I'm going to syndicate my show.
Basically, we have been syndicated because we're on 3 stations.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, though. A little bit different. Okay, in the news.
Very.
Have you looked at the news yet so far? Today's like interesting day because all the stuff that like everybody was on vacation or like not doing anything last week. You know, everything shuts down. Have you looked at any of the headlines so far this morning?
I have not.
It's sort of interesting because
that's what you do.
That's what I do. Is that what I do? That's what
your function. I'm pretty.
Yeah, listen to you. It's to you. Okay, let's see what's on. Let's see what's on CNN. What the top stories on CNN this morning? You care about what's on CNN this morning?
Not really.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me get my phone to work here. God, it drives me nuts. I'm still not used to this new phone. What's the top headline this morning at CNN? Panel probing January 6th gets past Trump's wall of obstruction. You know, how do you feel about this whole deal, this January 6th investigation? You know, first off, it was a stupid thing to have happened. And I don't know if you know this or not. There's still people in jail who were there in the Capitol building. I know what you're going to say. It was wrong what they did. I agree. Okay, but what's worse? Someone who went to the Capitol building and walked in, not necessarily break down a door, but just walked in when the doors were open, walked in, and they got him on surveillance video, and then they figured out who they were, and they arrested him, they throw him in jail, or someone who just murdered somebody, and he's out on bail. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I scratch my head over that. I mean, to me, and think about it. Remember, in 2020, not 2021, in 2020, in like Portland, Oregon, they attacked the federal building. You know, they set it on fire, and nobody got arrested.
Not one person.
Not one person. You know,
no, and like it was not an issue.
Right. And in Minneapolis, remember they burnt down the police department.
Yes,
you know,
I do.
They burnt the police station down. Remember the stupid dude? Remember that story? He was walking around with the tactical gear on, and it had the cop's name on it. He went into the police station before they burnt it down and took a bunch of like bulletproof vests and stuff like that. And he's walking around town with one of the bulletproof vests. You know, it says police on it. It's got the officer's name on it. Like what? You know, what planet do you live on? Do you think you're not going to get caught? You know what I mean? I mean.
I wonder what he's doing now.
Well, he probably got a ticket and probably spent.
Yeah, probably got
3 hours.
Turned and burned.
Right,
burned and turned.
3 hours in court, and yet these people. And once again, I'm not making excuses for him. I think what happened was bad. And not only that,
I think with the people that were inside the Capitol building on a normal basis, what they did was bad.
Oh, listen to you. Boy, you're getting political now.
I do believe that.
Like, for example, okay, now I don't mean to stir the pot on this, but remember what the gal's name was? Ashley Babbitt? Is that her name? I'll have to look that up. The one lady who was shot? You know who I'm talking about? She was killed?
I do, but I don't.
I'll have to look that up. She was a white lady shot by a black cop. Turn that equation around. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't she pregnant?
No, I don't think so. But you know what I'm saying? Turn the equation around. Let's say she was a black lady and she got shot by a white cop. Oh my God! It would just be like, oh, things was just like people come unglued. Oh my God, it's terrible, it's terrible. Nobody even talks about her anymore. You know who has her husband on the air all the time?
Who?
Jamie Allman. He's gotten to be good friends with his the lady's widower, and it's sort of sad because they were both in the Air Force. I think that's where they met. She was in the Air Force for 10 years, and she was like Susie Homemaker kind of woman. She just decided, and you know who else was there in Washington that day, but he very rarely ever admits it?
Who?
Mark Cox.
Really?
Yeah, Mark Cox was there because he thought it was going to be a historic day. So we went to January 6th. Every once in a while he'll mention it on the air and he'll pop, well, I was there, but I wasn't involved in the riots. Because, once again, if you were in Washington, D.C. on January 6th, you were some kind of a lunatic, right? And let's say you were in business, you were in town for business. Let's say you were there, to take care of some official government business. You were in January 6th, you're a suspect. Seriously. They've actually done that. They took the flight manifests from all the airlines, and they want to know who flew into D.C. on January 6th. I'm not kidding about that. That's a true story. And they looked at all, and they tracked down all the people who flew into D.C. for January 6th. Isn't that sort of spooky?
It's very Big Brother for sure.
Yeah, I'm going like, okay, so and once again, and now they're saying the Capitol Police, were undermanned. By the way, we'll talk about this next hour, in the 7 o'clock hour. I heard this thing over the weekend, and I thought it was BS. I thought it was like something we would hear in our show. It was true about a new law they want to put into effect in California for the police. I'm going like, I don't know if I believe.
Which is what?
Well, I'll talk about it next hour.
Oh, okay.
It's new hiring guidelines for police. It would be a statewide mandate for any police officers who's hired in the state of California. I don't care if you were working for a small little muni department or the state highway patrol or sheriff's department. If you are a law enforcement officer and you carry a badge and a gun in California, and in other words, not right now, but if you want to be a law enforcement officer in any level in California, you have to live up to these new guidelines. At least that's what they're saying, and they think it's going through the California legislature. They think it's going to pass, and I think I'm once again I'm thinking I don't know about this one, because we'll talk about it. I mean, it's tough to hire police officers right now. They're essentially going to make it almost impossible to hire police officers. But that'll be talking points next hour. Anything you got? Anything you have? You got?
No.
Bad English?
Bad attitude?
Duck does not sound like a duck. Did you listen to the duck?
I did.
What did you think so?
I think it sounds like a duck.
How about if you're not happy, we're happy? Really? Inside base.
That's true.
What? That's what it says? If you're not happy, we're happy?
No, it says if you're not happy, we're not happy. Isn't that what it says?
Apparently, I didn't write it that way. Apparently, it shows up on the website is if you're not happy, we're happy.
I can't believe I didn't catch that. It was the smartest woman in the world.
She also said, not true about viruses. So if AIDS and MERS would be gone by now. Well, I'm just telling you. And she says atomic clocks are like $30. Buy one.
I love her. I do.
Oh, those are the junky atomic clocks. They never work right. Those are the Chris Dickhouse clocks that she buys. But that's a whole nother story. Okay.
Yeah, it's a totally whole nother story that won't be brought up. She who shall not be named.
We have to take a break. It's 6:56.
We do? Okay.